I'm joined by Adam McEvoy, manager of Sevenoaks Powership Football Club. Adam, thank you for joining me.
Hi, Greg. Nice to see you.
Looking forward to Sunday's cup game against Aspire. How is the mood amongst the team ahead of Sunday's game?
Yeah, it's positive. The mood is everyone's in good spirits. We've had a few weeks now since Christmas and prior to Christmas where we've been able to get some really good training sessions under our belt, work on the style of play, and then we've been able to transfer that into some recent regional competition as well, just to put that into action against some of the teams from across the southeast, and results have been overall positive. So that combined puts us in good spirits ahead of what will be a tough challenge on Sunday.
Yeah, you mentioned regionals. Obviously, the team were last in action 2 weeks ago. How much of what you saw then are you hoping the team take into the game on Sunday?
Yeah, there's been some really nice play in the regionals, and it's been the great ground for us to really put into practice what we've been trying to incorporate in training. And it's been, some of it's come off really nicely. And when the players have seen it been successful, it's been a great boost for them, both individually and collectively. And that's always the challenge, to try and put it into practice in a competitive environment where you've got opponents that don't know what you're going to do, and that's been really successful. So obviously the key thing for us will be to try and incorporate that into the game. We know it's going to be, as I say, a really tough challenge because of the level of Aspire and the players that they have, but it's going to be a great test for us, and it's a great chance for us to try it out ahead of future National League matches coming up very shortly.
Yeah, you mentioned the tough test we're going to face Sunday. What do you know that Aspire bring to the table, and what sort of a test are you expecting?
Well, Aspire, within the power chair football world, are one of the best teams in the country, and have been a really strong outfit for many years now. Obviously led by England captain John Balding, and the skills and talents that he has. He then instills that and brings that confidence and that ability across his team and his teammates. So we know that they're going to look to move the ball well, and John's going to try and dictate the play and utilize his fellow teammates to try and finish off their attacks. And it's going to be up to us to try and stifle that as much as possible, and then try and catch them on the break. We know that they're going to want to try and push up. We're going to have to be really switched on defensively, and then from there it's how quickly we can turn over the ball and look to transition to attack and catch them on the hop, really, and see if we can then exploit any opportunities from there.
You mentioned some of the things that you hope the team would do. What is the one key thing you hope that the team take into Sunday, then take out of Sunday's game?
I think for me, I want to see just a really brave performance. Some of our early games, certainly the National League in November, we were a bit timid and really lacked that conviction of trying to play the pass and play through the lines and pull that trigger when those situations presented themselves. So obviously we've been working on that and really trying to encourage the team to play, whether that's playing forward directly or looking to play backwards to be able to then change the angles to then play forward. I really want to see that on Sunday, and really see the team communicate as a group, just so that they're aware of what the different passing options are for them. We're realistic to know that not every time it's going to come off, but I really want to see them actually being willing to be brave and to give it a go.
And looking ahead to the weekend after, obviously return to Premiership action, how much are you hoping that a good performance on Sunday would really set the tone for what we expect the following weekend?
Yeah, very much so. I mean, regardless of result in the cup match, because we know it's going to be a challenge. And obviously when we played Aspire in the league, we fell to a 2-0 defeat. But I will say that obviously we weren't anywhere near at our best then. So since then we have improved. And if we can be really, really competitive, as I know we can, I'm full of optimism that that'll actually give the players confidence. Because if we can give one of the best teams in the country a really solid game, we can then transfer that, or the aim will be to transfer that across to the following weekend, where we know we've got a busy schedule of fixtures, but there shouldn't be anything that intimidates or daunts the players the following week, because we know we're a good outfit, we know what we're about, and if we can carry across what we want to try and do and put that into those games, then I don't see why we can't come away from our National League weekend with some really positive results.
Adam, thank you very much for joining me.
Cheers, thanks, Greg.